What is up, everybody? Welcome to a special video today. Today we are going to count down my picks, my personal favorites, my top 5 from the Steam Workshop. These are not the most popular. These are not the most downloaded. These are just what interests me. They are diverse. There's trinkets, there is spacebar items, there is passive items, there's orbitals. I tried to spread it out to where we have a little bit of everything and not everything is like a cool OP passive item or something. Like I said, this isn't like the most popular. I know there's, you know, maybe more impressive ones out there, but this is part 1 of part 2 for this month. But normally it is only going to be part 1. Afterbirth Plus came out in January. There is a shit ton of mods on Steam Workshop, so I figured break this up into 2 parts. And if you like these types of videos, make sure you leave a like on the video letting me know. And if you want some more daily Isaac in your life, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the list, starting with
number 5.
To start our list off at number 5, we have something super simple. It is a trinket called Cigs. This is also a little bit of an homage to, I think, Metal Gear Solid 1, the creator said, and also there's an item like this in Enter the Gungeon. Basically, if we get hit 10 times, you'll see our trinket change right about now to cancer, and now we have the cancer trinket. It fits with the Isaac theme. It's dark, and I think it's cool, man. Like, it's not gonna change the game, but not every mod needs to change the game. I think little mods contribute to the bigger picture, and sometimes that's more important. This just a nice way to start off this list. And yeah, trinket named Cigs.
Number 4.
Number 4 on the list is an active item / spacebar item that you see in the top left there. 4-room charge, and if you use it in a shop, you get a random item in the shop for free. This is another simple item, but I think it's like a quality of life thing. Plus, it's a good spacebar item, man. Like, you could score pretty big, especially if there's a battery in the shop. You could buy another charge and get another thing for free, and hopefully get another 15-cent item for free. But it's also possible to get a 3-cent or a 5-cent item for free, something as simple as a heart. I like the game a chance. I think this is a solid addition. Number 3 on the list is a orbital called Marshmallow. And as you can see here, you can light it on fires, and purple is not the only fire you can light it on. You could light it on normal fires, red fires, blue fires, and purple fires. All the fires in the game you could light them on. They each do different things. As you can see here, the purple one shoots homing tears. The interesting thing about this, though, it's not like a little Steven. He doesn't fire when you fire, or I guess most other orbitals. He fires at will. He fires whenever he feels like firing. It doesn't dictate on you firing, you know, along with him. Also, the orbital damage is really good. When you have a purple fire, it's really good. I think it's even better when you have a blue fire. And they also have the fire, they give the fire status effect to the enemy, which basically is a slight damage over time, and it chips away at them. As you can see here, we have the OG Marshmallow lighting it on the OG fire. This one is a lot more simple, obviously. I guess you would, you know, assume it doesn't shoot or anything. It also can get extinguished by enemy tears. The purple and blue fires can only get extinguished with explosions, but the normal and the red fire that you're gonna see right here, can get extinguished by tears. I think it does get extinguished in one of these clips here that you can see. This one also fires tears, I believe, the red fire, if I'm not mistaken. I think it shoots fire mine tears, but they don't explode. But it also gives the status effect. I think I brought in the OG I don't know. Something confusing there happened. Yeah, but now you can see the fire mine tears being shot. And like I said, I don't think they explode or anything. And I think it gets shot out here. Soon you'll see the extinguish, but it also does fire damage. Like I said, there it goes. It got extinguished there. Really cool item. This is top of the list for a while. Some criticisms, I guess, would be to make the Marshmallow a little bit smaller. It has like that big fan size, and it's really big, and defensively, without it even being lit, it's good. Like, it blocks a lot of tears, so I would say to nerf it a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, but it's cute as hell. So don't compromise the cuteness for the size, dude. I'd rather it be OP, you know? But this is the blue fire you'll see here, and you'll see it hits really hard. Like, the second we touch that guy, granted, this is the first floor, it murks them. But I don't think this is overly OP or anything. I think it probably scales well with, you know, with the growth of the run itself, where your tiers are going to get very powerful as well, where the orbital might not be like the go-to. I was trying to extinguish the blue fire here. This is before I knew it couldn't get extinguished, but that's showing you the defensive capabilities of it as well. Like I said, a big theme of mods, I feel like everybody jumps on it being too OP and all that, but I don't find this one being that OP. I think to nerf it would be to bring the size down. And it could look better cosmetically. I think it is a little disproportionate to Isaac's body. But here you see me trying to kill Ragman with the Marshmallow, and I did pick up an attack fly. I kind of wanted to see if it like moved with it, how fast it moved in comparison to the attack fly. And yeah, you see us trying to take down Ragman. You can kind of see the strength. This is the normal fire. This is not one that even shoots, but it gives it the burning effect to the enemies, which brings them down even quicker. But yeah, this is Marshmallow.
Number 2.
For number 2, we have the Sprinkler. It is another active item, spacebar item, whatever you want to call it. 4-room charge. You put it down in the room. It fires tears in a circular pattern. You do not control this at all. You only control where you put it down. I really like the design of this item. I think it fits to Isaac, you know, and it like the sprites stay true to Isaac's form, and I just like the rotating eye is nice, and it looks good. There are some good synergies with it, as you can see here. There is Brimstone. I cleared this room first before we use it because I saw there was a big room up there, and I wanted to try it out on the big room. And you'll see that the range on the Brimstone is a little bit longer than like a Azazel Brim, which I'm assuming is for balancing reasons. I could see this being insanely powerful, although Brimstone is overpowered, you know, in its essence. But yeah, it shortens the brim a little bit, but it still spins in the same fashion it normally does. And this is it against a Larry Jr. boss, which it basically shreds almost instantly. Super powerful. There are some other synergies here that I don't show. There is a Dr. Fetus synergy that shoots bombs around the room, but it still hurts you. There is it also synergizes with Mom's Eye, which gives it 2 eyeballs that like kind of spin around. This, I kind of just baked up like a pretty OP tier-based run with homing, and homing works, death touch works. Synergies that don't work, I think right now, are technology and inner eye, and Mom's Knife I don't think works. There's some that don't work, but overall it's a really, really cool item. It's a fun item. I don't think it's super OP, but it is, like I said, fun.
Number 1.
And number 1 on the list is the Ascalon spear. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I probably am. I looked it up online. Ascalon is what I got. It is my number 1 for a reason. It is a ton of fun, and I think it's really well balanced. Also, I was looking at like kind of some of the comments in the Steam Workshop, and I appreciated the fact that a lot of people were trying to push this as a spacebar item, and he kind of held back and was like, nah, it works good like this. And I have to agree, like, the fact that it doesn't take up a spacebar item slot is what makes this item so fun. Like, it's a passive. I love passive items. And also the balancing here, you could see it got lodged behind the rock, and I don't think that's a bug. I think that's cool. Like, I think it should be in spots. You'll even see in the next room after this, I think it should be in spots that are difficult to get. Like, even here, like, I got hurt twice trying to go for it. It's almost like too tempting to not pick up because it's fun to swing around. The mechanic is just fun, but as you can see here, it blocks you off sometimes. Like, sometimes it drops randomly in the room where you can't get it or can't get to it easily, and it's almost like a risk-reward thing. Like, should I go for the spear here, or should I just continue with my tier onslaught? It's just fun, man. And it's like, it's not insanely powerful. You'll see here, I fight Monstro in a second, and I do realize I'm showing all these items kind of on the first floor, and they will work differently throughout the game, sometimes better, sometimes worse. But I think this is a good sample size. And this video is not to show you every little thing each of these items can do. That's for you guys to explore. That's the beauty in Isaac, is to find out cool synergies and all that. But as you can see also, I mean, you need to be close. Like, if the spear falls too far away from a stationary enemy, it's not even worth getting. as you can see right there. The range got the best of me there, and I think that adds to the balance of it. It's a really, really good item, and I think more importantly, it is like perfectly balanced. Again, I didn't play with it in the end game, so I don't really know how it stacks up, but in the beginning, it's fun as hell, and I hope you guys check it out and enjoy it for yourself. Let me know down below, what did I forget? What should I add in the next video? You guys have to remember, this is part 1 out of 2, because January is the first month of Afterbirth Plus, and the Steam Workshop is flooded. There is a ton of mods, so I'm going to break this month up into 2 parts. So really, it's going to be a top 10 of January, but top 5 going forward for each month. I'm assuming some of the uploads will slow down, and 5 is going to be enough for a whole month, but maybe not. If not, we'll just make it a top 10 and continue to do that. If you guys enjoy this type of video, please leave this some support. It'll help me out a ton in knowing what to do going forward. Like I said, let me know down below, what items did I miss out on? What are your favorite items from the Steam Workshop? Remember, this is not a list, a comprehensive list of the best, most popular items on the Steam Workshop. They are ones that caught my eye and that were diverse enough to make a video of 5 different things where, you know, we had some trinkets, we had some active items, we had some passive items. That's kind of what I was going for, a little bit of a diversity in items, and I understand there are some insane things up on the workshop. There will be honorable mentions at the end of part 2 if I don't put in what you think is going to be in. I'm sure I'll leave it on the honorable mentions, because honorable mentions is basically going to be the most popular ones up at the date of recording it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, leave a like, helps me out a ton. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. Daily Isaac content and more top mod videos of the month. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, stay safe, stay up, peace out.